Hey y'all, it is Monday, March 20th, and last week we were in Mexico, and hence I got a little bit toasty. We went on a 5-day, like 4-night, very short trip down to Mexico for a little bit of an R&R, and now I'm back. So I was thinking a lot yesterday because I was on TikTok, and what I'm learning is that it sounds like there's this kind of shift happening with people, and I'm seeing mostly females who's posting this on TikTok about how they're just tired of like corporate life and wanting something else, wanting something different, wanting peace. And it just got me thinking about what I should be doing next. And I think, and I'm not gonna lie, just the last month went by really quickly, and as much as I say I was going to take some time off, I wasn't really doing that. At least like my brain wasn't doing that. And when I say that, my brain is just like I was still thinking a lot about work. And so the last month went by really quickly, and I have 2 more months of administrative leave, and I decided yesterday that I'm really going to really focus the next 2 months on leisure time and leisure activity as much as I can fit in there, and not really worry about work and work things. Like, I was going to schedule some like upskilling type of, professional development, whatever that may be, the next like couple of weeks or so. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to really take some time to relax and really do some fun things and try to find my joy. And a few of the things that I was already thinking about is starting my sewing project, bodyboarding. So once the weather starts getting warmer, I'm gonna do some bodyboarding or get back into it. And then just hike around San Diego, and then take some trips. Well, I have been thinking about doing a bit of like a gap year, sort of. I'm still planning it. I'm still kind of like figuring that out, but my husband encourages me to go on trips. And I never did it when I was young. I never did it in my 20s. And I have this time now, so why not? So I've been looking at trips. I've been wanting to go really bad to Copenhagen. Right now, they're still pretty pricey. But if I was to do a one-way and then travel around or like hop around Europe, I think I can make it worth it. So I have just been planning that, or just like looking at it slightly, haven't like really sat down and really planned it, but that's kind of what I was thinking about just the last like couple of days. Great, the plane is passing through, if you could hear it. I'm just gonna let that pass. Like I said, I'm going to try to focus on doing more leisurely things and fun things the next couple of months, and we'll see what happens, what type of leisure activities I'm going to be doing, because I really want to do it. I am going to take the doggies for a little walk, or a short walk. There's this kind of like a short trail close by, and I'm gonna take the doggies, 1 dog, 2 dogs, and yeah, we're just gonna take a short jaunt for the morning, stretch our legs, let the blood flow going. We've been stuck in the house all day yesterday because it was raining all day, and so I thought it would be nice to just stretch our legs. Hello, it's Thursday, March 24th, and I'm still in bed because it is raining again. And so I'm lazy. I haven't gotten up. There's a few things on my to-do list today, but I don't want to do it. And I don't know what I'm feeling, but since I got back from Sayulita, I haven't been in the mood to apply for any jobs, and I haven't been in the mood to finish my Project Management Institute application to do my project management certification, if that makes sense. I just haven't been in the mood. I'm kind of rethinking my whole strategy, sort of, because I kind of want to change careers. Well, there's a bigger thing. First off is that I don't even want to live in the US, if I'm going to be totally honest. I have been researching the last 2 days where would be the best place to move as an American, like to work. And number one that people suggested is Portugal, Lisbon, which I totally agree. However, recently in the beginning of this year, I know there was some news about the visas. I think it's called golden something visa, where they're taking that away because all sorts of reasons, for the good cause though, for locals in Portugal. Basically, part of this is that they are no longer issuing this type of visa because it is spiking up cost of living in Portugal, and a lot of locals in Portugal can't afford to live there anymore, which I am actually like all for that, because like, you know, for anyone who lives in a place where they're local to, and things starts increasing, like, you know, just living expenses starts increasing, then that's not fair because of like tourism or people from other country moving there. I totally get it. So I'm all for it. But I'm kind of sad because I don't know if I can do that now. Maybe there's another type of visa. I think there is. I think it's called like D7, which is a digital nomad visa. But that one requires you to already have a job, which I don't currently. But I could probably find because I've also been hearing about these like websites where you can find digital like nomad websites or digital nomad like positions, jobs. So I haven't looked into that thoroughly, but I have seen some posts on TikTok about it. And then, so that's another thing that I was thinking about is living abroad somewhere. I don't know where. I'm 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 still doing my research. One of the things that was actually like I was thinking like Mexico City would be super cool because I was there last August, September, I believe. No, I was there last September and I really loved it. However, I mean, they speak English, but I would prefer to be able to like speak the language wherever I go. So that means I have to learn Spanish, which is not a bad idea because I have been wanting to learn Spanish in a really long time. I used to do Rosetta Stone, but you know, if you don't use it a lot, you don't retain it. So, yeah, I have just been thinking about that. And then another thing I was thinking about was actually doing some freelancer work. Now, I think I mentioned this before, but I started an Upwork account. Now I'd like to make a portfolio. And either the direction that I want to go is either do project management, which I'd probably get paid a lot more doing that. And then there's virtual assistant, which I've also done in the past. I've been an admin assistant and I've been an executive assistant. And maybe I can be a virtual assistant. And that's something kind of idea that's been floating around my head. And it wouldn't be a bad idea if I have like 3 to 4 types of freelance job, being it a project management job. So I've been kind of exploring that. And the fact that I get to like do my own time, it's flexible, then that means I can work remotely and travel more. And I think my overall goal is to leave the US. And I've been on TikTok a lot too in the last like month. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to be a TikTok person, but I actually love it. I'm not going to lie. I love it for just the information that is there. I mean, I know it has its good and bad or pros and cons, but lately I have been seeing a lot of girlies who work remotely, and I don't know if they already have a job before they even work remotely or traveled or whatnot, but I've been seeing that a lot. So it's been really like fueling me to want to move internationally. So that's that. And yeah, anyways, I was saying I haven't been really in the mood to apply for jobs because honestly, it sucks because I applied for over 100 jobs in the last month. And I've only gotten one callback. And it wasn't even a callback, it was an email. And I said it, I think, in my like last video that I got rejected because it wasn't even a job interview. It was just an email saying, hey, we want to move you forward to the process. And the initial stage of this process is that you have to record yourself and answer these questions. And I did that. And I didn't move forward. I got rejected after sending those videos, which I thought I did really, really well, because videos you can practice, you know, you can send the best, like the best version to the answers. And I did that. But yeah, I was just kind of like, and I don't really like have to hustle so much right now. I'm still under administrative leave at work, so I don't really have to apply for unemployment. And when I start applying for unemployment, that's when I need to hustle a little bit, because I'm not sure if you guys know, but if you're on unemployment, you have to show that you are applying for jobs. You gotta submit some sort of like report weekly to get paid unemployment. You know, the cash doesn't just come. So that's kind of my strategy right now, is just like I'm taking my time. And yeah, that's all. That's kind of like an update with my job search and what's going on with me today and yesterday or this week. I just wasn't in a mood to do anything like job search related. I just want to watch TV all day. But I am going to LA, so I'm driving up tomorrow to meet my husband, because he's in a conference over there, and we decided we're going to stay for the weekend to do LA things. So that will be fun. I feel like that helped me get out of this funk that I'm feeling just the last, few days. So yeah,